Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. After only one day since Binance. This time it's a lawsuit against Coinbase. This is what we have been waiting for. The fact that they had a Wells notice was already known to us. Here it is, then. It's essentially the same thing. A little less harsh than what we witnessed with Binance, perhaps. Everyone is freaking out and you can see it. They're shouting at the top of their lungs, "It's the end of the world." Relax. This is the final level of content. And when this is all over, cryptocurrency markets will be booming. This used to be a relatively painless procedure. It's one you should take seriously because it has the potential to rapidly alter the cryptocurrency market. We'll discuss a few of the current hot topics. And I believe we just have to ask ourselves, what's next, at this point? And Tether has been a reliable safety net since the beginning of time. You may expect that one to arrive at some point. So, just be vigilant. There may be supplementary materials. As you can see, the SEC's move is far-reaching. Sure. To be courteous, please. If only they could establish a set of guidelines. Do as they say. We live in an unfair world. Don't operate in that manner. This is the stupid game we were forced to play. However, all that matters is that you recognize our final destination. We know what's been going on in the XRP community. We've been anticipating this, and we've been telling all the folks who said, "Oh, my exchange is perfect and my token is great and it follows all the rules," that they were lying. And we're like, dude, that's not even related. It's a game of strength. So, get set. People are finally becoming awakened. Now, one intriguing aspect I'm considering is the contrast between the major legal case between Binance and Coinbase. I also have to question if the SEC intends to pursue both claims at the same time. They're enormous, you know. They set a new standard. Those things matter a lot. Ultimately, I think one of these two will win out, but it won't be Binance. It will be fascinating to observe how things develop, but Coinbase has always been a caver. They have always functioned as the SEC's pawn. This is what I anticipate them to do, at least. However, I could be mistaken. Given the complexity of the situation, perhaps $1 billion will be spent to fight the good fight. No, this is not XRP, and it is not Ripple. There's a whole lot happening right now. It's going to get ugly in court. And if you look at that file, both of these accusations against Binance and Coinbase, you'll note that they're a lot better thought out, prepared, and executed. Unlike the ridiculous situation with Ripple, where they filed it and then said whoops, we need to amend a few minutes later. That's not how it works, though. The Clayton administration brought the Ripple case to court, and I believe they made a number of mistakes before passing the case over to Gensler and his colleagues. And overall, the effort has been shoddy. My guess is that they won't take the same tack here. Again, this appears to be the result of superior execution and planning, as well as a significantly larger attack surface resulting from the wide variety of currencies traded, staked, and pooled together. Things are about to become wild. Now, like the Binance lawsuit we saw filed, they've identified individual tokens. They use Cardano as an example quite a bunch, which makes me wonder why they are spending so much time on it in this file. And I'm not sure you can draw anything from the fact that they seem to be focusing on other tokens and not naming one in these filings. Who can make sense of the SEC's actions? There might be some truth and logic to that, but then again, they might just be making stuff up as they go along. They've done this before, so we know to expect change. What truly piques my curiosity, however, is that Kraken has already settled out, and a resolution at Coinbase, if one can be reached, likely won't come tomorrow. Will there be a widespread delisting of the coins and projects they just named, though, if this happens in the next few months? Nothing has been established by them. No one from Cardano, Atom, Algorand, or anyone else has been sued by them. These markets may or may not settle out, but maybe Binance does. Not in my opinion. They're going to give it their all to take them down, I believe. These finalized deals, will they just start deregistering and saying, okay, the SEC has officially classified this as a security, so let's leave it alone? What happened with XRP? Could this happen? I doubt anyone knows for sure at this moment, but if you had a settlement with the SEC, I imagine they would go in that direction. If they place a currency on a no-go list, you'll probably be required to remove it from your exchange's listing as per the terms of the agreement. Just saying. That, however, is something I'd be curious to see develop more. That's where the bulk of the damage lies. Delisting these coins reduces their value significantly. They hope to attract investors who are already in the area. They wish they could trade, but they simply cannot. Not in the United States, anyway. To put it mildly, no. The issue, though, is this. You should realize that the SEC could issue a ruling on Ripple as early as tomorrow. Once the dust from both transactions settles, you might be able to consider yourself off to the races. This is going to be a terrible, protracted struggle. You can't let fear get the best of you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's important to maintain your commitment to the values you hold dear. Be cautious, and realize that if you have a temporary setback and decide to YOLO, go for it. With everything you have, the situation could quickly deteriorate. You must grasp the gravity of the situation. I don't want to minimize the importance, but you still need to think in the big picture, just as you always have. And if you're a regular on the XRP subreddit, you're used to it by now. This is standard operating procedure. We get it, this war is no big thing. Just another day, I guess. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Is the SEC seriously considering going to court with Binance and Coinbase at the same time, or do they have another plan? Is there going to be more happening soon? Think they'll go after Tether or another stablecoin like DeFi? What about crypto influencers? If anything, what do you anticipate will happen next? As always, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. See you in the next video, bye.